Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. Guys, I do not have keratoconus. I went to the corneal specialist yesterday and they took a bunch of topography images and the specialist was like, yeah, you do not have keratoconus. So I am okayed to get PRK. Granted, it's not for another 2 months, so I'm back in my contacts for now. And I have changed the way I've slept, especially with my new piercing. I kind of am sleeping on like a donut, so my eyes are not touching my pillow anymore, and my eyes are fine now. There is nothing wrong with them. They are not cone-shaped anymore. So yay, I will not be wearing contacts in less than 2 months. Okay, on that happy note, let's get some beautiful skin here. I have just a tiny bit of eyeshadow on my eyes. I have mascara on just my top lashes, my brows done, a little bit of lip gloss, and that is it, because I'm trying out a new foundation, and this is the foundation from eLKayMix. It is the Confidence in a Foundation long wear, weightless, full coverage, all day confidence. This is set to have a velvet matte finish. It retails for $32 for 1 ounce, which is not too bad for a foundation. This comes in 48 shades, which is fan-freaking-tastic, and this isn't the lightest shade. There's actually 2 shades lighter than me, so that is great if you are even fairer than me. I have the shade 110 Light Fair Neutral, and off the bat I am a little scared about this foundation because it is a matte foundation, but velvet matte, and I have nice dry skin. So I made sure to exfoliate my skin last night so that there was no dry patches and just moisturized really good. The one thing I do like about eLKayMix is when they say full coverage, they are not kidding. They are not lying to you. They do full coverage right. And this foundation says it's perfect for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin types. It is infused with ceramides, peptides, hydrolyzed collagen, hyaluronic acid, and squalene. I hope I pronounced that right. And it says in the instructions on the box to use your favorite eLKayMix brush, off in a circular motion, but me, I'm gonna use my damp beauty blender, so I am just gonna prime the skin with the Cover FX gripping primer. Move in a little bit closer. I really like this primer because I feel like it moisturizes really well for my skin, and it keeps my foundation on like all day. I feel like I'm rocking some darker than normal brows today. I don't know what I did. Alright, I moved the camera down just a little bit because I'll be looking in the mirror a lot. That way you can sort of see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna shake this guy. This does come in a pump. So to start, I'm gonna do 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna start on the one side of my face, kind of really lightly, and buff it. It does say to allow this to dry completely to see your shade, so that's telling me that it's gonna oxidize a little bit. I can see already it's sticking barely though to that dry patch that I just cannot get rid of. I might have to start putting like eczema cream on it. Alright, you know me, full coverage queen. I'm just gonna dot just a little bit more and blend that out. Okay, so coverage wise, there's the one side compared to the other. I think that's pretty good. I can build more, but I'm not going to. So let's just do the rest of my face. I don't want to do more because I'm afraid it's going to dry out my skin. Okay. So because this is like, it doesn't look thick on my hand at all, but definitely goes on and blends like a thick foundation. you don't really have too long to work with it. So I would do your face either in quadrants or just work really fast. That is really nice. I did not put a second layer on this side and my little sunspot is like practically gone. I think you may in fact have to use a brush with this. I'm gonna have to try this with a brush. Just because I feel like it's sticking to some spots and not blending out, but that could be the gripping primer. So I might have to just try like a normal hydrating primer. So maybe the gripping primer isn't a good one to use with this foundation, but that's just for me, that's something to note. Okay, so I especially want to see how concealer goes on because, you know, this is sticking to my skin differently than other foundation has. So I'm going to use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Snow and then set it with the Pretty Vulgar Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Matte About It. Okay, so far I am definitely down with this foundation. The coverage is insane. This is definitely full coverage. So far, it does not look drying on my skin, but I think there is some potential for that, especially in this area where I am most dry. So as always, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't give this a bit of a wear test. So I will check in with you guys in a couple hours. All right, everyone, I am back. It has been about 5 hours and let's see what we've got. It is like just the tiniest bit drying, especially on my nose, but not bad here. I thought it was gonna look a lot worse. So I feel like I can just put 1 drop of any type of face oil in this foundation when I put it on and I won't really have this problem. So I love this coverage. I love the way my face looks with it. So this is a thumbs up for me. 32 bucks for a foundation that has a really great coverage, and so far it's been lasting really, really well. And this has a lot of ingredients that are really good for your skin. So if you're looking for good coverage, good foundation, I definitely recommend this guy. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now go have yourself an awesome day.